Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about one event that will start tomorrow and that will last for 1 week. And during this event, you will be able to get some really good high level gear, including gear from 454 up to 467. You will also have a chance at getting some rare mounts from Cataclysm. And next to that, as you will see, you will also have a small chance at making a lot of gold during this event. So this is definitely something that I would recommend you to do. And keep in mind, again, it will only last for 1 week. So this event is the Timewalking event for Cataclysm. And as you can see, this is an event that will last again for 1 week. So during this event, you will be able to do a couple of things, but the one thing we are really interested in is Firelance in Timewalking difficulty. During this week, you will be able to do this raid in this difficulty, and as you can see, all the loot from the raid will be 454 high level that you can then further upgrade. So it means that very easily you can get some really good gear with all your different alts, and keep in mind this is really something easy to do. Next to that, you will also be able to complete 2 quests that will reward you with some really interesting rewards. So the first one is the weekly quest that you will be able to take directly from Valdraken. You will need to go in the middle of the city and you will be able to pick up this weekly quest that will simply ask you to kill at least 5 different raid bosses from Firelance in Timewalking difficulty. And then you will receive a cache, and inside this cache you will normally get an item with an high level of 457. So this is something that you will be able to do on any of your level 70 characters. Then another quest, and this is really the one that is the most interesting one, will be available and you will be able to take it directly from the Timewalking vendor from Cataclysm. So in Orgrimmar, it will be located just here next to the different portals from Cataclysm, and same for Alliance players in Stormwind City. So this quest will simply require you to kill Ragnaros in Timewalking difficulty, and then when you do so, you will receive 500 Timewarped badges and also a cache. This cache is the Cache of Timewarped Treasures, and basically when you open it, you will have a chance at getting either some 467 high level gear. You will also have a chance at getting some of the different pets that can drop from the different raids from Cataclysm. And finally, you will also have a small chance at getting a mount from the different raids from Cataclysm. So as you can see here, for instance, it has been confirmed that the Experiment 12B, the Life Binders and Maiden, and also the Blazing Drake from Dragon Soul all drop from this cache. I'm not sure yet if the other mounts, including for instance the Smoldering Egg of Millagazor, the Flametalon of Alysrazor, and then these 2 drakes right here can also drop. This hasn't been confirmed yet, but normally all these different mounts can drop from this cache. Keep in mind, this is a very small chance, so this is not guaranteed. It's not even guaranteed that you will actually get a piece of gear. Sometimes, unfortunately, you will only get like a pet or something like that. But you will still have a decent chance at getting some really good rewards from this cache. And of course, keep in mind, you will also have a chance at getting these different mounts from Firelance when doing the raid. So this one and this one right here. And the last thing that is important to mention is you can also, of course, get the Reins of the Infinite Time River when opening this cache. So these are really the 2 things that I would recommend you to do, because again, like that, you will be able to get some nice gear and also a chance at some rare items, including all these different raid mounts. Next to that, another important thing to highlight is the fact that from Firelance, some of the different loot from the different bosses are BOEs. And here, as you can see, they will still be scaled. So it means that, for instance, you are able to get this weapon right here in an high level of 454 that you can then sell on the auction house for millions of gold. So you have a few of these different items in the raid. You also have this shield right here. You have this item right here. And then you have a few more items that again are not as interesting. The ones that really will make you a lot of gold are these different weapons right here, simply because there's not a lot of BOE weapons that you can find on the auction house, especially with this high level. Of course, keep in mind, as this is a raid, you will only have a chance at getting these different items if you have the correct specialization. So for instance, here, as you can see, As a druid, if I choose feral, I won't really have a chance at getting any of them. But if I choose restoration, for instance, I will have a chance at getting the Goblet of Anger. So if I were you, when I'm doing this raid, I would recommend you to choose the specialization that will maybe make you get some of these BOE weapons that you can then sell again for a lot of gold. And normally you will also have a chance at getting some of these BOE items from the Cache of Timewarped Treasures, and they can even scale to up to 467 eye level. And so for these ones, most likely you will really be able to sell them for 1 or 2 million gold at least, if again you manage to get them before the end of the week. When it comes to how you can find a group in order to do this, basically all you have to do is to go here in pre-made groups and in legacy raids, and here you will simply have to talk Timewalking or Firelands, and most likely you will be able to find some groups. You can also check, for instance, the custom ones, but this is probably the easiest way to find a group, and like that you will be able to do it again pretty fast. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to get your hands on some of these really nice items. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a great week. Bye!